word on Luka Modric, because it's one of those eternal debates. We took it for a bet that they'd extend his contract for another season. He's obviously been productive in many, many games when he's been fit this year. And you feel that he could have a bit part role next year, maybe appearing in big games, giving you something different. Instead, we're not really... It appears he hasn't extended his contract yet.
Not yet, no. But neither has really Toni Kroos officially or Karim Benzema either. But I wouldn't be surprised if all three... I mean, Benzema is going to stay. I think Kroos will stay too. I'm pretty sure that Modric will stay as well.
I'm wondering if maybe these people haven't extended their contract, especially Modric's case. Benzema may be a bit different, but they want to know who the next manager is and what the... And whether the new manager is the same as the old manager, whether Carlo sticks around another year, which, he may do, he may not do. Would you believe
Florentino when he says that Carlo's staying? So he's got another year left on his contract. But Florentino Perez has said things like that before that didn't actually happen.
No, exactly. So I don't think it matters what. He can say whatever he likes. I mean, in the run up to the Champions League, what are you going to say? Like, no, Ancelotti's definitely leaving. And equally, I wouldn't expect Ancelotti to come out and say that he's leaving should he want to leave. Yeah. Like if he wins another Champions League, riding off into the sunset, to Brazil, is not a bad way to go out.
Oh no, it's the best way, and then they build him a statue as well.
Well, but it also takes off. It also means that next season, you're rebuilding the team because I think we all agree. Those three guys you mentioned, Modric, Kroos, Benzema, they're all getting older. Real Madrid have all those guys in expiring contracts. They have big calls to make.
Yeah.
You can go do that, and you can kind of, hit the reset button, start with a new manager, and not have a guy who's been successful there before and is only going to be there another year.
Yeah.
So I think it would make sense.
Definitely.
I would imagine these guys are waiting, and maybe Real Madrid are also waiting to see how things unfold.
And again, there's no really any rush. I mean, you can still sign Jude Bellingham, which looks more and more likely day after day, and keep Luka Modric and Toni Kroos. I don't think it would harm you to have another year of Luka Modric, even on his salary. They can afford Bellingham and keeping Kroos and Modric, 100%.
Yeah,
well, yeah.
I'm not 100% on that in the sense that if you bring in Bellingham, right? When we've talked about this before, right? All of a sudden. It's Bellingham, Tchouaméni, Valverde, Camavinga, right?
Yeah.
These are younger players who are going to need to grow together. You're going to want to give them a lot of minutes.
Yeah.
So, given that I think Dani Ceballos has been really, really good this year, and you may want to keep him around too, and he can do, not as well, but he can do some of the things that Modric and Kroos do in terms of providing that quality, that creativity. That's 5 guys there. I think you can carry one other veteran. But given the kind of money that Kroos and Modric are on, I'm not sure it makes sense if Bellingham arrives then to add another guy.
I think Camavinga would be almost as a left back than a midfielder anyway. So
Ferdinand Mendy thanks you for that.
I think
for that vote of confidence.
Ferdinand is going to leave the club in the summer. So then already that's taken one out of that midfield kind of rotation if you want. Not all the time maybe, but for most of it, especially if Carlo stays. I don't know. I don't think it'd be a bad idea to keep both Modric, if they can, of course, both Modric and Kroos, and having still that young bunch of midfielders behind or with them, and then you can do a very clever, smart rotation.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.